Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of The Mortgage Breakdown. My name is Joshua Ebo, and today I want to talk about just, interesting facts about mortgages that might surprise you. You might not be aware of it. Today we're going to discuss it and elaborate more. Stay tuned. A lot of folks don't realize that mortgage interest rates are volatile. There are people on the stock market that trade interest rate. It goes up and down, hour by hour, minute by minute. It could go up, it could go down. A lot of folks always assume that the average interest rate is what all lenders will offer. That's not necessarily true. Different lenders offer different interest rates. They have different benchmarks, different margins that they want to make, that they might add on as far as profitability. So it's very important to shop around when you're looking for a refinance or when you're looking to purchase a home. This is an obvious. Overpaying on your mortgage just by $100 per month, every month, could shave off 5 years off of your 30-year terms. There are a lot of different mortgage programs out there, and yes, believe it or not, there are 0% down mortgage programs where they will pay 100% of your mortgage sales price or refinance price. It's out there, believe me. A lot of folks don't know this, but you can automate your mortgage payment. You can automatically have your mortgage payment paid to the lender through your bank or through the mortgage company, just tapping into your bank account. So it is possible. You can automate your mortgage payment. Your mortgage can be sold to another lender. It's actually a very common practice. You might start off with one lender, lender A, and you're making mortgage payments to lender A, and a couple of months down or a couple of years down, that you're required to start making payments to lender B. That's because they have sold your mortgage from lender A to lender B. Now, with that, you have protections. Your terms cannot change. So they can't say, we're going to change your interest rate from a 4% to a 5%, or your payments from this to that. That stays the same. But the person that owns your mortgage can change, and it often happens. Having a good credit score, and when I say good credit score, over 680 can save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of your mortgage payments. So work on your credit history. It's important. A lot of folks always focus on the interest rate. The interest rate is great, but you also need to focus and pay attention to the APR. The APR basically states the interest rate and all of your closing costs. And if the APR is high, they might have low interest rates, but the closing cost is astronomical. When looking for a home, get a pre-approval, not a pre-qualification. That's going to require you to submit all your paperwork up front, your financial documents, your W-2s, your bank statements. All of that stuff has to be provided up front, but it gives the loan officer, the mortgage consultant, the ability to analyze that up front. It's giving you more guarantees when it comes to financing. The lower the term, the better the interest rate. And the reason why is because it's less riskier. They're getting their money back in a shorter time frame. So if you're doing it there's break points for every couple of years. So there's break points every 5 years. So you can do a 30-year term, a 25, a 20, a 15, and you can go all the way down to a 10. The lower the term, the better the interest rate. You can always invest up front and get a lower interest rate than the market. Basically, it's called buy down points. You can pay buy down points and buy your rate down. So let's say you're being offered a 4%. There are a range of interest rates that can be offered to a lender, and let's say if you invested $1,000, maybe $2,000, you can go down to 3%. That is something that you can always do in a refinance or a purchase. You can get the lower interest rates, and many times for the long term, if you're planning on staying in the property over 7-10 years, you know, it makes sense to buy down the rate, because overall it's going to decrease your payment. When you're going through a refinance, it's imperative not to buy anything crazy. Don't make any new financial commitments. Don't go open up a new credit card. Don't go buy a new car. Stay put for that 30 to 45 days that it's needed to close on your home, or until you find your new home and close on it, or until you've gone through that refinance process. Don't change anything. The reason why is you don't want your interest rate or your FICO score to change. So, you know, stay prudent, keep on task, and don't change anything. There are a million more, and when they come to mind, I'm gonna make another video. But for right now, that's really all I can think of. So keep track of these things, pay attention to these small little tidbits of information, and it'll keep you on top of your game. My name is Josh Ebo. Thanks so much for tuning in and paying attention, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.